man. We out here. Probably ain't gonna stay on here too long. About 30 minutes. The whole week is started. I actually took yesterday just off for everything. Off. If you see I had a good opportunity probably to jump in a good live. I mean, not live, but a good podcast. If you don't get a chance, when you get a chance, go ahead and watch it. But I wasn't there. I just took a little bit off, man, for real. Um, and my homeboy, he quarterbacked my spot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mafia, man. He quarterbacked it, and we kept going. So I just kind of took a day off, kicked it with the kids. We still did some content, but I wasn't like interactive. But it's Monday and we back, man. It's Monday and we back. A lot went on this weekend with me. Like I said, I use this this is a digital diary. So a lot went on this weekend, like the start of the weekend, really for real. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like woo. But it's all good, man. We here, you know. Well, it ain't all good, but we here. I can't do nothing but tell the truth on here. It's not all good, right? But we here. Top of the morning, man. Um, what's today's plan? It's gonna be a busy one today. We got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to think about still. Thinking about going up to Detroit, man, but I really don't. I really don't want to, for real. I don't do funerals, man, but this is my guy, man, and I know he know how I am. So about the whole funeral thing, a lot of people when they deal with death, they deal with it in different ways. I want my last thought, my last memory to be, oh shoot, I want my last memory to be the one I had before my homeboy passed away. And we had a conversation. We had been talking that whole damn week. So I want to leave it there. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave it there. And remember him like that, laughing. We went out laughing. And he always is funny, man. He's a funny dude, for real. It kept me laughing. I told him, I said, man, I needed that laugh, bro. I needed that laugh. Anna Townsend, what's good, man? Good morning. Hey, what's up, Aramis? What's up? Top of the morning, family. How y'all feeling? Well, y'all rolling in now, I see. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. It's still, you see the moon is out. If you on the East Coast, it's sunny over there, right? It's sunny over there. Um, so I think we're gonna go to the gym later on. I don't think, but I know we're gonna go to the gym later on, man. I really need it. I haven't went all weekend. Took like 3 days off. Friday, did we work out? No, we didn't. So we missed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We back Monday. So, sometimes your body need that anyway, right? Going so hard on it. Um, Will, I got some bad news, man. Man, what's going on, man? Left her teeth at your place, and she need to stop. I can't run back and forth. I don't understand why she even. Yo, Nana left her teeth at my place. She ain't left her teeth nowhere near me. I don't even deal with people that old, man. Man, you need to get a side job. You could do all that fast. You already had that written up, man. Crazy, bro. Why would she leave her teeth at my place? I don't even like reading some of y'all stuff because some of y'all don't be on nothing, man. Y'all just be on here just trolling for real. But I like it, though. I'm going to keep up with it sometimes, I needed that laugh, too. Crazy, bro. But yeah, it's Monday, man. The sun hasn't even came up yet. It's 5 o'clock. I actually went and got me a coffee. I haven't been writing my stuff. bro. This year is like it's different. I be writing stuff down and stuff been switching. So I gotta call audibles, man. Like, golly. Like, okay, we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. So I'm sitting in the pocket right now. I'm just getting blitzed. But you always gotta keep your cool, man, when you getting blitzed, right? Yep. Keep your cool when you wanna do what? Y'all see this is crazy, man. Y'all up too early. Y'all gotta relax. Relax a little bit. Relax a little bit. Um, but yeah, when you gotta call audibles, man, when you sit in the pocket and you seeing stuff. So that's what we doing right now. Calling some audibles. Today is gonna be a busy day, but we're gonna get it done, man. Just gotta sit down and sit at a table and just plan it out. Um, let's roll with the plan. Let's roll with the plan. That's all it is. Yep. Shout out to all my people, man. I need y'all to watch that episode. It was a good one. If you having any, especially for the men, if you having any relationship issues or stuff, anything like that, that that one is it. We had a good guest on, and I'm sure she ain't gonna be a stranger. She'll be back. Um, Sometimes a lot of on the internet, man, people don't like to hear stuff like that, like soulful stuff, something that's gonna fill your soul up and your mind at the same time. But she definitely was there with a lot of people, man. She what? Whoa, y'all gotta relax on. You ain't gonna make me stop my life, so go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. Boy, you is a wild boy. You a wild boy. Um, geez, can y'all appeal Super Bowl, y'all? Man, I don't know what's wrong with these people on here today. They came in the chat extra freaky this morning. I don't know what y'all got going on with y'all souls, but that's crazy. That's crazy. It's too early for this. It's too early. But yeah, man, I just got a lot to do. I think I got to take a drug test today, random. Not random, but I told y'all we got a new job or whatever, so I got to take a test for that, which gonna be cool. I'm just ready to start for real, man. Get everything, get the ball rolling, cause this gonna be a hell of a change. I told my kids too, like, yo, this about to be a hell of a change, man. Y'all got to be with it though. And my daughter like, you about to leave and go on the road again, Dad? I'm like, nah, man. I'm gonna be on the road, but I'll be home every other day. Like, I'm not gonna be. Y'all will see me down there every day for real. Y'all ain't gonna see me at night, but y'all gonna wake up to me, or y'all gonna wake up to me and then y'all not gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud about that, and it's a nice, good job with benefits. So that's what we need here, as far as like, I've never had that here, where I can work and still be home at the same time and drive a truck. So that'll put me in a position to do my content. It also put me in a position to uh, have benefits and get a house, buy a house down here. The housing market like is going down. The prices are going down. People here are talking. A lot of people here talking about it because they've been buying houses here down here. It's been crazy, like 500,000, 800,000. But the houses not that bad, but they not worth what they was going for. People been down here buying up houses for the last 3 years like water. And it's been all the people from California, man. All the people from California come over here to Arizona. They buy a house. They if you don't use, I don't use drugs. I'm good. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I'm cool. I'm gonna go walk right in. I don't need no Wizinator. I don't need no quick fix. I don't need none of that. Just give me a bottle of water. Go in there and I'm cool. But yeah, this is gonna be a very important week, man. A very important week. But back to the housing. The housing market it's a little it's going down. So this is gonna be a good time to grab a crib. I got a lot going on right now in my life, a lot good, and then I got something that's like going kind of sideways, like everybody else. We gonna keep fighting. That's it. I told my guy Dave on like we gonna keep fighting. And now when you doing stuff, I'm gonna say this, man. When you doing um good and you start elevating in life, life is gonna test you. It seems like that shit it don't even it get harder. But it's all on you, what you been through. Can you sit in the pocket and call an audible like on some NFL type time? Can you sit and read a play and be calm? And now it's like, yeah, yep, I get it. You know what I'm saying? At first, I would act emotionally or do some. I might go grab a drink, go roll up a blunt or a joint. I ain't doing none of that. We dealing with it in a whole nother way. Go to the gym, get it off. Take it out on the weights. We're gonna channel it. We're gonna channel it a different way. And it's gonna make you better, make your decision, your thought pattern way better. So that's what we on right now. That's what we on right now, man. And we gonna deal with it. Like, I don't think a lot of this stuff when people get a couple dollars is more of, once you go up, we gonna say go up, cause I ain't rich. I'm rich like mentally and soulfully and health wise, but not yet financially, and it's coming. You could tell I'm breaking through another stratosphere. I'm breaking through the stratosphere. I feel that way because I ain't never been this far up before, like, for real, and I feel it. I already know what's going on. And a lot of y'all done help me and watch me do what I needed to do on the content aspect. But a lot of people watching me too, like, damn, what he got up his sleeve next? Like, it's a lot of good stuff happening, but you can feel it every time in my life, and you probably can relate this to your life. When there's something good that happens, something bad majorly happens, and that's just life. That's how life go. I don't think you ever gonna just have something good happening without something bad happening. It's just how you manage it, how you manage stuff, man. What are we discussing here? We just discussing life, how life works, how people, they not supposed to expect doing good all the time. I'm sure y'all feel like y'all favorite celebrities are perfect and they don't go through stuff, but they go through shit. They just don't talk about it. You don't hear Michael Jordan talk about, when his father died all the time. He went through that, he got through it, and you see him enjoying life. I'm sure he think about that shit probably every day, but I don't think that you supposed to fester on those things. You just you get through it and you grow through it no matter what. And he showed everybody, yo, this can happen to you. You still can be successful. You gonna go through some shit, but you still gonna, you still gonna be able to manage or have to manage life. A lot of stuff happened to him. They just, not too long ago, they brought up some gambling shit on him. Like, he like, man, I do this for fun. I can afford to lose $200,000-$300,000. Can you? That's my guy, man. Shout out to Michael Jordan, though, man. Anyway, yeah, man, it's just a lot be going on, man. And since I can't, this week has been crazy, and that was before Friday. Like, man, nope, nope. That's all I've been. Nope. I don't even mess around no more. Nope. It's been years. Devil tried to tempt me with something totally different this week. I don't mess around. Not in the streets for me. I don't care how bad the situation get. Nope. Somebody came around me this week asking me some questions. I'm straight. I don't know what you talking about. And I don't do none of that no more. I'm good. I'm cool. Yep. But I've been through so much in my life. I know that's not where I want to be at. So that's how you know. Like you got a major player that's asking you questions and want to like rock with you. No, I'm cool. I'm good. Yep. My OG helped me out. Appreciate you, man. I got to keep it going. A lot of stuff happens, man, when you're on your way up, man. When you're on your way up, a lot of stuff happens. So life is tough, man. My friend's mom just died after 1 week of his father's death. Life is sure tough. Yeah, it's tough sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's life. Life is gonna life. We don't even know our expiration date. I was kicking it with I'm glad you said that too, Guts, man. Shout out to you, bro, and good morning, good morning. Keep the live going, man. Be if you in here and you got questions or you wanna just say what you gotta say, I will react to it and I will respond to it and engage with it. It gotta be something worth engaging with. But as Guts say, life is sure, life sure is tough. And I agree with it. It's tough sometimes, but it has more good days than bad days. But the shit that happens in between that's bad is like, whoo, it'll knock you off your feet. But once it knock you off your feet, you gotta dust that shit off and keep going. And sometimes, in some cases, you gotta go harder. That's it. You gotta go harder because you have somewhere to go. You got something to do. You got places to be. So you got to keep going harder, man. You can't just sit there and fester, man. If you do, you lose yourself. You look up in this 4-5 years that went down, you wish you would have kept moving, but you stopped. One thing for sure about death, and like what Guts say, it's worth living. One thing about death is you can sit down and think. Just sit down in the quiet and think. I think yesterday and then this morning, I just sat down and I'm like, all right, we in the pocket. My best friend just died Friday. Well, it hurt. But what would he want me to do? You go, bro. He one of them. If we had these conversations, something ever happened to me, keep going. Bro, don't stop what you doing. Just know I'm up there, I'm with my people. Like, for real, we got enough. That's why I be saying, man, we got enough people up top. 20 people. Damn near 20, about 18, 19 people. Like, for real, got a whole classroom of friends up there. And I be saying every time somebody leave, I don't even put half of the shit that I go through. But every time I see when somebody go that I know, I be like, damn, that was a good one, because he took a good one. And sometimes you feel like you've done so much good, like, damn, am I next? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you've done. You know you next. You just don't know when. So I tell all my brothers that you don't know when. That's why you got to live your life out to the fullest. To the fullest. Yep. So that's just how this go, man. Sorry to hear it. RIP. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. You definitely can create energy. Energy is everywhere. Energy is everywhere. We are energy. Our hearts are what? How does your heart beat? So you can't say that. Your heart is, you know what's going on with your heart. All of this is energy. Everything. And it all goes in unison, all together. And it start with the flowers and the bees and the birds and with the cats and everything. It's a hierarchy of everything. And we are at the top of the hierarchy, and something is at the top of us. But all of this is energy, man. And go ahead and have a bad day today. Do it. Everything is energy. Everything that you attract gonna be effed up because it's energy. But have a good day today. That's why I'd be like, all right, we gonna have a damn good day today. I don't care what is going on. Today gonna be a good day. and you manifest that. If you say that enough and you carry on, you force yourself to speak to everybody, the day starts to get a little bit better as you do more things positive and you implement them. No, positivity, going to the gym, working out. Oh, see how your day gonna be then. Read a book, get some spiritual, like the word. See how your day go then. It's gonna go real good. Like even better. The more you do, the better you gonna be. As far the better your day gonna be. I'm sorry, I was looking at this car. Yeah, energy is exists. It's up to you to turn it into positivity, positive or negative. It's all on you. It's all on you, man. Y'all want to go to Ghost? I don't know if Ghost real or not, but I do know that energy is real. Guts, you right. Energy is real. It's just real, and we all know that. And if you don't know that, you will learn. Energy is real. Look at what they put in our watch, right? That's why people be talking about crystals. I don't even talk about it because a lot of people just don't understand. Look at the clear quartz. They put quartz. Look, go get you a Rolex and see what it say on it. Quartz is ran by quartz and other things when the Swiss put it together. And these are energies. This energy. Where do you think it's coming from? It's not just a stone, but it's a crystal. Clear quartz, rose quartz, obsidian. What else we got? Tiger's eye. All of these. It's not by mistake. It's not by mistake, brother. But energy does exist, man. You can go about this day and talk negative, and we got a lot of people on the chat that does that. I don't even. They talk negative. I don't pay y'all no attention because I don't even want to interact with that. I know how my day gonna go. I force that on my kids too. Hey, get up, man. Give them a hug, tickle them, make them laugh, force them to laugh. I might sing a song while I'm around the house. So y'all got to really be locked in with me though. Y'all locked in if you hear. But I'm singing a song as I be like, get your ass up, get your ass up. They sit there and be laughing, and I start singing and acting silly. That's good energy. So yeah, they gonna get up and be laughing, and it's gonna carry on throughout the rest of their day. My kids haven't had one bad day, yeah, in school last year, because everybody gonna have a bad day. But when I say we had a whole school year of good days, good attendance, they've been getting good grades. Sure, they do, they need to learn some things. We teach them, and, it is what it is. But, yeah, man, that energy carries on. That's how you don't get your kids up and smack them on the head. Get up, shut up, get in there. You don't do that. It all starts in the morning, every time. That's why I'm out here 5 in the morning. I got the same routine as you can see, and y'all see that. 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I don't even press record at 3. I could be getting myself together. 2 in the morning, do a couple push-ups. I might brush my teeth or do whatever I need to do. I'm asleep by 8. If I ain't sleep, I'm putting some content together for the people out there, man. Yep. The sky looks beautiful. Would you mind showing us? Well, this is the east. We know this because the sun rises in the east in the morning and it sets in the west. You can see the mountains in the back. The sky is beautiful though. It is, man. It's a lot going on, man. We got a lot going on. I don't want to keep bragging about the good stuff because we still got bad stuff, but the good stuff outweighs the bad, man. And we got to keep this. This is a very important week. Keep this week going. It's going to be very busy. Got to keep going, man. Got to keep going. It is gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous here in Arizona this morning. It's going to be very hot. I think next week going to be in the mid 90s. Believe it or not, it sounds crazy, but believe it or not, that's cool. I'm like, ooh, man, we been getting hit with 113 and 118 and 115 and I think it was 118 the other day. That was the highest. But these are the I look like LeBron. Why everybody be saying that, bro? I tell LeBron he got a look-alike down here, man. But I think LeBron look like me. I think I'm older than LeBron. So tell LeBron he look like me, man. Just tell him, hey, man, you look like, yeah. Yeah, you look like my boy. He gonna be insulted. Your boy ain't look like me. No, he older than you. So, yeah. Go ahead and tell LeBron, hey, kid, you look like my guy. You feel me? Please put your hat backwards. For what? I don't do that. I do this. That's what I do. That ain't never been really my style, man. I tried it. It really ain't me. It feel uncomfortable. But for you, since you here and you asked, we're gonna do this. Now I look like a YN. My guy asked me to put my hat backwards on the live. I got you. You know I got my guy. As long as you support, hit the like button. Hit the like, subscribe. You know what's going on, man. I'm gonna leave here probably in a couple minutes. Got to get to the kids and get them ready for school. We are at 98%. So, yeah, man. Yep. A lot going on, man. A lot going on. I need to definitely get to the barber shop. I'm trying to wait to this to kind of grow in a little thicker so he can get this. It's probably ready though. It's probably ready. It's 5 p.m. here. Where you at? That's crazy. Where you at? What part of the world are you in? Alicia, you see what? Yeah, they got me with my hat going backwards. It is what it is. Probably knocked off some Chicago 722. Shout out to the Shy. Shout out to the Rack. That's my other city, home away from home. I got a lot of home away from homes, man. I just come from just being like moving around as a truck driver a little bit before being a truck driver. I was heavy in Chicago, heavy in all of these places in the Midwest. I know y'all well. A lot of y'all, I know y'all a little too well, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's a good thing. How can it be bad? Look, I didn't put my boy didn't put me on some game. He said, turn your hat back. Ever since we did, we got okay. Yeah. Shout out to all my guys, man. I'm getting my YX 160 today. What's that? Explain that. What order than LeBron James? How old are you? How old are you then? How older than you are? How older than you, fam? Should I put my age out there? I think what I need you to do is go through the content or go through some of my content and look at that. Ooh wee. Y'all see that? Go through the can't nobody never tell me I'm bald head or going. Y'all see that? Now you look like a gangster. See, man, I can't win for losing on here. Y'all crazy. That's diabolical. I don't want to look like no gangster, man. I just want to be me. Had a hat, forward. Put it backwards. Y'all don't know what y'all want. I put it backwards and y'all say I look like I look like a YN. I turn it to the forward and now I look like a gangster. It's crazy. You look like a gangster. Shout out to all my people though, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all really been keeping me occupied and my mind off of things, because I know that we got so much further to go, man. As a whole, we got to keep going. I think we at 100% too, y'all. What you what you think about the LGB LGTBQ? Is is there a lot of them? I'm gonna tell you what I feel about that, because you've been engaging with me, and I know you ain't trying to be funny. Um, I feel like everybody, this your life. Do what you need to do. You feel me? Good morning. Good morning. This your life. Do what you need to do. I don't have, like, when it comes to social media, I don't talk about other people and what they do, because unless it's just me. If it's me talking about me, I'm cool. But if I talk about what somebody else doing, I'm not paying attention to my life. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I don't be in nobody's business. This your life. Do what you wanna do. I don't feel no type of way about it, because it's not me. And that's what a lot of people need to do, is just mind their goddamn business. And that's not towards you, that's just towards anybody, man, that's putting your nose in somebody else's business, trying to tell them, yo, you should have an abortion, you should do this, you should do that. How can you tell somebody else to do with their life? That's crazy. And that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it, man. And it is what it is. Um, I feel like we in this country, we so ready to judge people after we pushed them. Y'all push these people to be quiet, or these group of people, y'all try to oppress them, and then get mad when they speak up. Just leave them alone. Even with race, like, leave people alone. You black, you white, it is what it is. We here. I don't feel no type of way about no race or no sex or creed. Live life and have fun. Long as you ain't harming nobody in the process, you all good with me. You know what I'm saying? What about them influencing children? I don't think. See, you got. It must be something with you in that community, or just that, or you just want to see how I think. Let me know in the comments, but I'm gonna answer this. So you saying, what about them influencing children? I don't think, bro. The same thing that's on TV is the same thing that's in the world. Whether y'all like it or not, it's here, it's in the present form. So you have to be present in your kid's life, and open and honest, and have a, like, an open communication with your kids, to say, yo, look, this happens. If you ever feel like that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. You can't stop your kids. If they're influenced to do it, they just influenced to do it. But I don't think they're going to be doing it if they got parents in their life and they don't feel that way. If they don't feel that way, then you can't influence them. The parents need to be there to guide them, to say, look, this is what happens when a man and a woman get together. But if you feel some type, and there's other things that happen too, but they have to be at that age to be able to learn, and what goes on after a certain, after they start to comprehend things. Like, I don't know. That's why I don't get into that. My kids, they see stuff, and if they ask me, because me and my kids we have open communication. I don't care what the hell they ask me. If they ask me, that mean that they inquiring. I just had one of my kids, both of them for real, ask me about sex. I don't get mad. I know they on the internet. They seeing stuff. What is that? Okay, y'all 9, 10. All right. I think when I first seen something like that, I was probably 9 or 10. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I never understood, because when nobody sit down and told me about nothing. Nobody sat down and told me about nothing. But I'm sure my father probably would have kicked it with me. I probably would have been like, all right, I know what's going on. So you want to know what's going on as a kid, or just as a parent, and just be able to be their GPS. That is your job as a parent, to be your kid's GPS. No matter what route they take, be their GPS. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be there. To understand how to be a parent, you have to just be present and make some mistakes. and know, okay, with this child I did this. Okay, let's try that same strategy with the other child. All right, boom, that worked. Okay, this one, it didn't work. All right, we got to come another way. That's being a father, that's being a mother, that's being a parent. That's just how this shit go. If you're not in your kid's life, that's your problem. And then you're going to be able to see some things that you don't like, and you're not going to be able to adjust because it's too late. They've already been influenced. Yeah, I like that. You got to come on this live, man. I like when y'all do that, man. I like when y'all do that, though. Yep. I like when y'all do that, man. Um, I like when y'all do that. Kick out Danny. What they doing? Danny, what you on? Fresh means come to Chop City in Washington. Fresh means put yourself in the chokehold. I don't see what she doing. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing. She good. She ain't said nothing crazy. Yeah, man. That's just this life, man. This life. Like when y'all kick it with me, man, I'm gonna give y'all the honest to God truth. A lot of times, just from my perspective, and I feel like that's just how I go. Being a parent, that's what I love to do. We go through stuff collectively as like me and my kids. I wish I had my oldest daughter. I said, man, boy, cause she needs some work. She needs some work. A lot of work too, man. A lot of people get that from their parents. People inherit things from their parents because it's a cycle of things, and it's projected on the child, and then the child starts to pick it up and think it's cool. My oldest child got a lot of work to do, man. That's why I'm like, man, you need to be down. She needs to just come down here. She don't like to be, she don't like discipline. She don't like to be corrected. She like to be in control. I told her when she was down here, she probably gonna watch this. I don't care. You don't run nothing that got anything to do with some grown people decisions. She different than my other two, but I like that because it's challenging. And she don't like, she think everything revolve around her. It don't. I'm sorry. I'm kind of pissed that I wasn't, that her mom didn't put her or like bring her around me like that. And that's something that she got to deal with. I'm perfectly fine with this situation because that's God working. I tried it, as a parent, we try to force things. And as a father, I think back then I try to force, because I am a hell of a father, man. I've got my flowers probably 20 times over. So I'm gonna say this. That's my first child. And a lot of people talk, but they can't tell the story because they never was there. That's my first child. And I used to be beating myself up about it, and a lot of y'all can relate, a lot of people can't. I used to be beating myself about it, like, damn, man, I need to be in my kid's life. I need to be in my kid's life. This was like the first year when she was born. I think I told this story before here, or no, on TikTok, but I didn't tell it here. First year my daughter come, boom, she's a baby. I'm dealing with her mom's some things that I didn't like, that her mom was in, like, just controlling her and manipulating her. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching everything play out. She come over, got access to where we live at. I just didn't like it. Like, it was too much because I've always been a loner, but I've added somebody to my life, which was my kid's daughter. Boom. And I'm sure she was in her head because this is stuff that didn't happen all along the way. She not no bad person, but that's life. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? In life, she did the same thing to her. So, long story short, my daughter comes. We get into an argument where she like, yo, this is my career. You can get the hell out. You ain't got to tell me. I'm the type of person, you tell me that one time, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out. No hard feelings, nothing. I'm out. That was the transition from me not seeing me being gone, because we lived in two different cities. Long story short, that whole time she fighting me to me, me seeing my daughter, all of that stuff. My daughter a baby. Mind you, I'm breaking my back to go see my daughter. I live 2 hours away. I'm in Detroit, she in Grand Rapids. I'm in Detroit, she in Grand Rapids. I put myself on child support. I was down there crying, my homeboy. I had two people to come in my life and tell me like, yo, one was my homeboy daddy. He probably watching too. Shout out to AB. He like, my homeboy daddy like, hey, yo, like, man, you need to get yourself together. Get back on your grind. Do what you need to do, because I was losing myself. Do what you need to do. Get back on your grind. But one thing that you do need to do is put yourself on child support. Put yourself on child support and you'll always have your rights as a father. When I say that was like one of the worst things I could have did. But it was one of the best things too, because anytime that she tried to keep me, I would file a motion. And then it got to the point where, keep my daughter from me, I would file a motion. And then the judge would tell us like, okay, she like, if you do that again, your ass you gonna be in jail. Because it would be times where I drive from Detroit to Grand Rapids and she'd be like, oh no, you came too late. Like, what in the hell? I'm an hour late, like traffic, whatever. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like that type of shit. Or I just sleep up there. I would sleep in my car. I had a Honda at the time. Sometimes I didn't have a car. I'd catch the bus up there, like the Greyhound bus. That's what type of father I am. This is real shit. And she'd try to keep her from me like, hey, I don't be talking about none of this stuff. But since we got the platform to talk about it, and when people ask me about parenting and how did I get like this, I've seen that I've been like this the whole time. I've been caring, I've been loving, I've been supportive, I've been loyal. When somebody showed me a different trait, that's when, that's when shit hit the fan. That's when I turn my back on you, because you've showed me that you're not here to support. You're really here to either be a spectator or you here to try to kind of be just a hater. You either a spectator or a hater, or you just supported me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I think her plan was to hurt me by doing that. But now you see what you created. You've created a little mini you. And if she had a father, she would know. You know what I'm saying? If my daughter's mother had a father, and she would know how a man feels, how a man moves when he's being challenged. Sometimes this shit is out my hands. I pray about it and I be at peace about it. But I'm sure that my daughter be watching me and she be like, damn, yeah. I'd be telling my kids I'm gonna tell my kids the truth. If I don't tell them nothing else, I tell my kids the truth. How do you have your kids? Nah, not me. Never me. Never me, brother. My life as a kid was so messed up. I love kids. I would never do nothing crazy to no kids. Because I love them to death. Because ain't nobody love on me like that, for real. I have more hate in my life than you will ever see. I have more missing pieces in my life than you will ever see. Everything. I done been through everything under the sun that you can imagine as a kid. So I know that I love, the kids, man, because and I love on the kids because all the kid need is a hug. And that's the future. Y'all don't be understanding that's the future. So when people see me now, they be like, damn, he had a hard life. Yeah, hard life. We gonna go into a lot of stuff. And this is like my diary right now. Like, I just watch myself on here probably late at night and be like, damn, you really said that. Yeah, I said that because a lot of people be wanting to know who they watching. A lot of people be wanting to know how to go through life. At this age, I feel like I've mastered a lot of levels in life to, be able to talk about it, right? Somebody going through the same, y'all can't even imagine how many emails I get a day, how many texts I get a day. Like, hey, bro, I just watched some shit, bro. Like, I ain't know you went through that. Yeah, I just never talked about it. Now I have the intelligence to articulate and comprehend things and kind of analyze people and watch people and see how they move and see how they interact with people, just to find out, like, bro, you one of them ones. You've been one of them ones. I just needed a book in front of me to read it and be able to oil and grease my mind on how to move through life. Move when you're in a room full of people that really don't like you. Move when you around somebody who really don't give a damn about you, because now I know I can. My first 10 minutes, bro, and it's crazy. The first 10 minutes of me even meeting you, I know what you all about by your handshake, by your eyes, by your movement, how you talk, the sternness in your voice. That's all I need to get. It's like a damn superpower. So if I look at you, I'm telling you, it's crazy. If I look at you and you do certain things, bro, that's what's being in school has taught me a lot of stuff, and it's really like, ooh, y'all in trouble. You in trouble now. Because I took a psychology class and aced it. I know how people think. I know how people move. I know what you probably about to do before you even do it. So now it makes me a better chess player when I play chess. Play me in chess. I dare you. I dare you. I might even let you win one game just to see how you move. That's the first game. Or I might slaughter you because you think you a dog the first game. You think you sweet like that, and I knock you off the chessboard in 4 or 5 moves. You out of here. Or I might let you keep winning just to see what type of player you really are. You know what I'm saying? And then I might demolish you. I remember I played my father in chess. This was the last game we played, and I won. After years of him whooping on my ass, I finally got the game and I won. This was 2022. True story. He tried to make up a move. Oh, you know what? I said, this was kind of type of player you are. Okay. I just wanted to see. So a lot of people, you can manipulate a situation, man, just to get an outcome for real. And it's a variable move that you made. Shout out to my pops, though, man. Like, it's been like that, man. It's always been like that for real. I just see how the game was played. I don't have no shade towards nobody. I just tell the truth. And I think a lot of people hate the truth because they can't. When it comes from me, I'll tell you the down times too, right? No, you good. Go ahead and do what you need to do. No, do what you need to do. I think when you grow and you start to get eyes and you know the QB 2020 vision, you start to see things, you start to move in life kind of like on autopilot for real. Because now most of these things, it don't hurt. Like what used to hurt in the past because you didn't know yourself, it don't hurt no more. You just look at it, you brush it off. All right, let's move, let's go. Let's adjust, let's go. So I'm at the mastery of my life. Whew. Okay, let's move like this. All right, let's move like this. Don't panic. Don't get down. Let's move. Let's do this. All right. You in a relationship? All right, boom, let's do this. Right? So, yeah, man. Good morning, Joseph. What's good, man? Yep, we here, man. But we always gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere. I feel like people need to create content. I be feeling like everybody need to, because everybody their own person, for real. Everybody need to create content. What fuels you to get through the day? That's the question. Is it off hate? Is it off love? Is it off just curiosity? You being curious about life? Put that down. Are you on a spiritual journey? Put that down. Not even write it down. I think you should just get on here and put raw emotions up. Don't delete no videos because emotions change. One day you happy, you having fun. The next day you down and you out just temporarily. And then the next day it might just be cool. You might not have nothing to talk about, but just say something. Yo, I feel like this. I feel like that. This is going on in my life. Share that shit with the world, because you never know what anybody is going. You'll never know what nobody going through. If I tell you what I'm going through, it might make you feel better. That's why I'm here. Because some days ain't all good. And some days ain't all bad. The same person that you watching right now, bro, I might be on the beach next week. And you going to be smiling like, hey, bro, I'm glad that you having fun. Cool. Or I might be battling something here. And it's just I'm keep going through it. Or I might just whatever, man, whatever emotion, man. But just put it up there because people are gonna learn. We just had somebody on the live the other day that said they wanted to unalive themselves. Sat here and just kicked it with them. Yo, man, your people need you, man. You gotta worry about your kids. These are emotions that people dealing with right now. And he was serious as hell. He kind of went quiet for a minute. I'm like, yo, we need to focus on you. Forget me. Let's focus on you. How you feeling? You got kids? Yeah, I got kids. Look, your kids need you. Oh, I'm down on rent. I said, I'm down on rent. I don't even know if he's still here. I'm sure he probably coming. He gonna be back. He ain't did nothing to himself because he's like, yo, at the end of the live, we was talking about money and he was saying he was behind on his rent. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even got it, but I will get it for you. You feel me? He was like $2,000. And he was saying like, yo, this and this and that. I asked my father, can he send me a little something? He ain't answering. I think he being funny. At the end of the chat, he like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. My pops just sent me $2,000. I'm like, see? So I said, what if you would have, you know what I'm saying? You would have felt crazy about yourself if you would have did that. Right? In the afterlife, you would have been like, man, why the hell he sent it to me? So yeah, like these lives be so like they be everything, man. Not just to me, but to other people, man. Especially when you can just kick it, man. Just kick it like that. Kick it like that, man. We got 9 minutes left. I think what I'm gonna do is I ain't even make the kids lunch yesterday. I normally have all that ready. Make the kids lunch. Had their clothes ready. I already had last week. I already prepared for this week. Like on Sundays, I wash clothes, and I put out 5 outfits, or I put out 10 outfits, as many as I can, because stuff like you never know what's gonna happen. So we don't have to worry about the clothes issue. Just worry about packing their lunch. I always will pack like 5 lunches. Shout out to Wanda in Detroit, man. I call her Mama Wanda. Wanda, she used to watch. She took me in, man, when I was young. Just a young fool out here doing the craziest shit, man. And she took me in, like, kind of dusted me off. Boo, get your shit together, man. What is you doing talking to me? Like, you tripping, Demo. They call me Demo in Detroit. What is you doing, man? Get your life together. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We still was doing crazy stuff, but she like, you got a place to come to, man, when you doing some crazy stuff. I was kicked out the crib, all that. I ended up getting on my feet and had probably one of the best runs that I've ever had, you know, on the dark side of things. And I had her. So she always been my ace in the hole, whether I had something or I had nothing. I always kick it with her. But I forgot what I was gonna say. It was lining up for something. I went with the story. That's my people, man. Like, for real. This is my people. It's my people. I talk to her all the time, man. I forgot what it was lining up for something too. I always do that, man. Always do that, man. Always do that. But yeah, we here, y'all. Another hour. Y'all know what we do. Sometimes this is perfect timing though. Still got my coffee. While y'all going in the chat. Shout out to my people this morning, man. I got it. This dust been kicking my ass in the air. Yeah, man. I don't know what I want to do, whether we going to Detroit or not. I really don't want to go for this funeral. That's what I'm thinking about. Funerals it's sad. I think sending some flowers or whatever I would pay to be up there. I think I'm just gonna send some flowers and sit there. If I could smoke, which I got a damn test to take, I would have been blazing. Me and my dog. Yeah, we had fun, man. We had fun. We had a good time. If I can only, I told him like, bro, we gonna go to an island somewhere. Damn, that shit hurt. We gonna go to an island somewhere. I told him that. I said we gonna shoot the podcast. Cause I already know where we going, man. Right? At the time, so we gonna shoot the podcast. If y'all don't know, I'm referring to my boy, man. We gonna shoot the podcast on an island somewhere. He didn't even laugh. He just like, bro, I know you. He said, if you said it, it's gonna happen. I know you. You already got it in your mind. It's gonna happen. See, a lot of people they don't know me. If I tell you something, it's not by I've already thought it out. So if I tell you something, it's probably gonna happen. If it's in God's plan, and I don't plan based on nothing but what's going on, right? So if it's in God's plan, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, for sure, man. It's gonna happen. But I don't know if I want to go to my guy's funeral, man. We've always experienced death together. His brother died. His dad died. He got people in our neighborhood. We probably strong in my neighborhood in Detroit. Probably 150, 100. We're going to say 100. We're going to give it 100 and some change. And I was telling one of the homies yesterday, I talked to like 5 people yesterday. It's normal for me to kick it, but I'm kicking it all day yesterday as I'm just being quiet in my zone. But we was kicking it about death, man. We don't like to talk about it, but it's evident that it's here. And while we've experienced so much death, there was a statistic, and that shit is not wrong. I was watching Boys in the Hood yesterday with my kids because I want my kids sometimes to get a little bit of like what's going on in the real world, in the hood. Like, we don't live in the hood, but I want them to see, what goes on in the neighborhood. And it said 21, I think it said 2 out of 10 black men will be killed by other black men. So, all right, that's a good number. Probably about right. So if we 100 strong, it's crazy. And that's a John Singleton movie. Well, look how the numbers align each other up though. 2 out of 10 black men get killed by other black men, which is true. But if we 100 strong and we 20 people in, 20 plus, that statistic it proves itself right. And John Singleton not even here. So that's why them movies felt so real, because I think a lot of this shit he probably really seen in his real life. If I'm ever like have enough time to write out a script, it'd be probably one of the best movies y'all ever seen in y'all life. Because I know what I've been through. I know what a lot of my guys been through. I can empathize. That's a good word for what we was talking about not too long ago. Having empathy, being able to feel for people. I've been a people person and watching people all my life. This way before. So I feel like having empathy for other people, man, it gives you a gift of knowing how people move and what they think, because you sit there and you really care for people. I think nurses are good people that empathize with people, because they sit there and they can, hey, how you doing? Oh, you don't feel good? They really own you. How you rub your head? They like a mother type shit. Oh, you don't feel good? Let me see your arm. Let me take your temperature. Okay, woo, woo. Oh, we need a doctor. That part. You have empathy for people. You can feel how they feeling. And they go all the way into detail to tell you, like, yo, you sick, you need to stay. We got Dr. So-and-so for you. So just being that type of person, man, it takes you a long way. It takes you a long way, man. It gives you a discernment. I like that. Yes. Straight to YouTube movie. This is a movie. My life is a movie, right? But yep, empathy gives you discernment. And when you have discernment, man, it's like a superpower. It really is. I can't wait to tell y'all about some other. I gotta get these people here to come, like, to tell you like, yo, I got one of my homeboys back in Detroit. He a knucklehead, man. He against me. He probably been like that. But if he could tell the story, he probably will though. Cause he gotta keep it real. If somebody asks him, it's gonna be like, yeah. Um, a lot of people that's how they be. But he gonna tell you, yeah, I've really had visions and these visions have saved me. It's been a divine intervention that I've had several times. And like I want to get the people to be able to confirm this. Like, I really be having dreams. Like, my grandma had dreams and she could tell you. Like, me and my grandma had deep conversations, man. I think a lot of people take her for a joke because she be sitting there and she could tell you what's going to happen before that shit even happen. And it's going to happen. We still had deep conversations, but that's just me and Granny, man. Look, we about to get out of here, y'all. I got daddy duties to do. I got a whole list of some stuff I got to do. It was cool kicking it with y'all, chatting with y'all. Just, hey, this me, man, getting to know me. Y'all see I'm a little raggedy. It is what it is. Can I donate $100? You sure can. I don't know if the super chat is up and running right now, but we just got monetized. We was talking about that before. I don't know how that go, but we filled out the application and everything a couple days ago. So I don't know if it's approved or not. It should have no reason not to be approved. I don't know how that go, but go ahead and donate the $100, man. I appreciate you for doing that. If you do, during, after the live or whenever, just go on the live. I don't know how that worked, but I appreciate it. I want to say a prayer for y'all though. Thank you, Lord, for waking us up this morning, being in the right mind to be able to move around and make decisions and have the knowledge to make the right decisions. To all my truck drivers, y'all know I'm about to pray for y'all right now when I say this. Thank you, Lord, for making us, for giving us the knowledge to operate a commercial vehicle, but also give us traveling mercies as we hit the road and we make these turns and at this high-paced traffic. Give us the calmness and the patience to be able to let people go when it's not their turn, not to be out there having road rage. To everybody else, please protect us and give us traveling mercy as we leave out our house or come back in our house, to come in safe, make it home safe, come back home safe. Thank you, Lord. Let this day be the best day. And if it's not, give us the direction to make our day better. Thank you, Lord. Hey, yo, this 8TeenWilln, man. Y'all know I got y'all. We in the pocket together, man. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to see y'all later on, whether I hit the gym, probably come back here and talk to y'all for a little minute, though. This is me, man. I appreciate the donation, too, man. We out of here.